The debate over performance-based funding for higher education returned to the state capitol today.
A state Senate committee debated a measure to tie new higher ed funding to a set of performance criteria. KRCG 13's Garrett Bergquist joins us in the studio to explain how the proposal would affect a university in the viewing area. Garrett?
The proposal debated today is much more limited than last year's version, but the idea is the same, basing higher education funding on a set of performance measurements. Wednesday's hearing was a continuation of a debate that started last year, but the bill is narrower this time.
It basically says that 90% of the new money will be based on performance funding. And so if a university wants to get more money, then they need to be able to show that they are doing well when it comes to performance funding.
The proposal ties requests for more funding to a set of performance standards developed by the Department of Higher Education. Pierce's bill applies only to the state's 13 public institutions like the University of Missouri. Each institution has to meet a set of different goals. For example, Lynn State Technical College said its goals would focus on improving its 3-year graduation rate, keeping sophomores in school, and improving test scores. Traditional 4-year institutions would monitor student retention, degrees awarded, test scores, and how the institutions spend their money. Each institution would also choose something specific to the school for officials to track.
We want there to be some flexibility that if those measures need to change over time, we want to be able to adjust those. If a school has been improving on one performance measure for several years, it might be time to switch to something else.
Wagner says Missouri's public universities already face some performance-based funding, and Pierce's bill largely writes current practices into state law. He says all of those institutions support the proposal. St. Louis Democratic Senator Maria ChappelleNadal told me off camera, as long as her constituents were happy, she has no concerns about the proposal. Pierce says he would like to send the bill to the Senate floor next week. Do you think funding should be based on performance? Let us know on our Facebook page.